Hey y'all. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Come on in, come on in. We got to talk. We got to gossip. Look. There are some things going on. Plum, we was looking for you. Happy birthday. Happy belated. We was trying to celebrate you yesterday, girl. And we couldn't find your Cash App. If you put it in the chat, we will celebrate you again tonight, okay? Because we missed you last night. Okay? Y'all come in, hit the like button, get comfortable. Please get comfortable. I just saw the preview to part 2 of that RHOP reunion. Forgive me. And we have to talk because it's some foolishness going on. Giselle Bryant needs to be put on trial. That heifer is trifling. Now, I tried to overlook some of this stuff, but that ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. We got to talk about it. So let me start greeting folks. Y'all come in, please. As you come in, hit the like button. If it's whoever's here, hit the like button because that'll help me as far as the algorithm and getting pushed out. Because y'all know they don't send notifications and y'all know I don't depend on them. So I'm depending on you. I'm counting on you for the notifications. Y'all can count on me for some gossip and a laugh or two, okay? Now let me see who up in here. Miss Kaiser say, girl, every time I see you, I remember we need to go ahead and have us a dance party over on Twitch. We ain't been on Twitch and partied in a while, so we're going to have to go back. My girl Fifi ASP in the house. Queen Me, hey, Ladybug. We got Kim Bird. How you feeling, lady? Good to see you. Melanie Wadget. Hello, how are you? All right, welcome. Michelle Chapman Hannibal, how you doing? Bianca, the beautiful Bianca's in the house, y'all. She telling y'all to hit that like button too as you come in. Hit it. All right, Nacho Twins mama is in the house. Hey there, how are you? How my boys doing over there? Jackie Gaines up in here. Hey sis, what's happening? Good to see you. Darren Hood, Kinfolk, what's up? It's good to see you. Y'all don't know, that's fam right there. That's fam. Sharice Williams, hello, gorgeous. How are you? Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, is here. I'm waiting on a Mary Kay order right now. Y'all better get yours. Make sure y'all get in touch with this lady if you want to be a consultant or you just need to get your cosmetics. Look, she fast. She get your stuff to you quick. Dr. J 1913, thank you so much for the Cash App. Oh, man. You gonna have me shook up. Cool Gamer in the house. What's up, Cool Gamer? Hey, happy to be happy. How you doing? What's going on? Auntie Eva, we glad you made it. My plum is here. My plum. We missed you yesterday. Mama's Peanut is in the chat. She telling y'all to please like her mama's video. Y'all, please do what the baby say. Do what the Peanut said, please. Hey, DS. How you doing? Who said that? What's up? How are you? Dr. J 1913 in the house. What's going on? Hey, Born to Be Wild. How you doing? Uh-oh, Tia Bala. What's happening? How are you? Love it. E. Davis up in here. Hey, E. Davis. Mr. James, what's happening? I'm so glad you caught us on here. I am. I bet you I am. I'm excited. Abigail E. Hey. I love your hair. It's gorgeous on that picture. All right. Who else we got? Anita, or you just say Anita? That's a pretty picture. Hey, girl. How you doing? All right. Who else up in here? Is that Shani? Hey, Shani. Hey, Deborah Randall. Girl, look. When the devs show up, we can talk about housewives. That's when we know that the floor is officially open for the conversation. So, look. Without further ado. Now, first of all, I saw the trailer for the Ultimate Girls Trip. I think they're going to Thailand. Now, first of all, y'all, I didn't really know whether I was going to watch that or not. I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it, but now I am sure that I want to watch it. I'm definitely going to be watching Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip with them going to Thailand, and we're going to talk about it over here on this porch. My sis is here that I love so much, my Lily. Hey, Lily. Okay. And so, look. Oh man, Tamika, thank you so much for the cash out. My sisters love me and I love y'all back. Don't make me cry. Listen, I've been being like, when I say all kind of stuff been happening, like blessings from nowhere, like God been doing stuff, people been showing love, like y'all really trying to rip my eyelashes off. We had Bible study earlier, y'all. Latavia was singing, and one of my eyelashes was just hanging on, like it had just committed like bank robbery. It was just hanging off, like you know how the robbers be hanging out the window, and I put it back. And y'all about to rip them back off. Tamika, thank you so much. And Dr. J, thank you too. Y'all are too sweet. I appreciate you and I love you guys. Like for real, for real. So dig this, right? With that ultimate housewives, the ultimate girls trip for the housewives. So I don't know all them clear women. And I'm gonna be for real. There go Tamika. Hey boo. That's a beautiful picture. All the pretty girls find their way to the porch. I don't even know what that is, but all the pretty girls find their way here. Tia Butler say, watch it just to see how Porsha and Candiance deal with Gizelle. Well, see, now I'm gonna tell you one thing I did see on the preview of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girl Trip with them going to Thailand with those chicks, right? No, but for real, like I'm really on the verge. Like, no kidding. I'm just trying to, keep it upbeat because I ain't trying to bring nobody energy down, But what got my attention, right, was that Candiance actually went ahead and said to Porsha what everybody been thinking, but people tried to act like it wasn't a thing. It is a thing. So I saw on the preview that Candiance said to Porsha, like, we saw you make friends with this girl, and then 20 minutes later you was with her husband. You stole somebody's man. You did. Now, I don't know. I don't like if you ask me from what I can tell, I do not believe that she was smiling with the girl and laying up with the man while he was on the show. That ain't what I think Porsha did. I told y'all what I think Porsha did. I think Porsha was a snake in the grass, that she played friends with that girl. She got the dirt and jumped in that man's inbox like she finally admitted to after she tried to lie and told that man, hey, she pregnant from the hide hip. And that's why that man was so sure of it when he said it on not social security, but on social media. Right? I'm saying social security, like, well, the man is kind of old, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Fallon did give him away, but I'm just listen. I'm patting Candiance on the back because everybody's thinking it, but at least she went on and said it. You say Porsha gonna get you. Yeah, she might get her. She won't get me. She won't get me. I'm just saying. Hey, Terrell Staley, what's happening? Okay, you say Candiance mad Porsha friends with Monique. Well, they got over that part because now they cool, and Porsha even invited Candiance to the wedding. But she did go ahead and say that part out loud because, God darn it, we're not finna act like that was no regular marriage. It was not. Hey, Dana Brown, that wasn't no regular marriage. Yes. Dora, hey girl. Yeah, I wasn't, I was all right with Candiance saying, girl, you took that girl, man. You did. What I want is for somebody to say to Porsha, girl, you told on yourself when you tried to lie and say he went in your inbox in your DM first, and then you had to get on Watch What Happens Live and clean it up and say that you actually did go in his DM when you found out she was pregnant. But at the end of the day, when y'all announced y'all that was together after Mother's Day with that weird dinner with you over there and him there and Dennis there and everybody there, that the bottom line is he wasn't saying nothing about that girl being pregnant at that time. That means that by the time he said it, he been knew about it. And the reason he been knew about it is because you the one told it. Like somebody, I just want somebody to just make Porsha just come all the way out with it and just lay it on the table. So I did enjoy seeing that. It does look like Porsha getting into it with one of them clear women. She was, telling her like, girl, whatever. And the girl's like, bye, Porsha. I say, okay, that might be a little something. We'll see. And I wasn't all the way in yet. And then I saw later on in the trailer, look like to me, y'all call her Gizzard. At this point, I'm going to call her Pimp Juice. The lady who likes to dress like a pimp cup, Giselle Bryant, sitting up there accusing people of larceny, honey. Larceny. People who got more money than her, she accusing them of larceny. It looked like to me everybody on that trip got more bread than Gizelle Bryant. And she's accusing people of larceny. And I want to know on what planet is that okay? So I feel like at this point, I am obligated to watch Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip with them going to Thailand because I have to see what is going on. Is Gizelle still lying on folks? Fifi said they better watch it because Porsha will fight. Yes, Lord. Yes, God. Decatur Porsha will fight. Lily say that clear girl act like Porsha, she'll fight. Yeah, she being willing to fight and being able to fight is two different things. And we're gonna talk about that tonight. Hey, Vet. That's my girl from Birmingham, UK. Well, now that we talking about people who will fight and can't fight, hey, M. Guerrero, can we talk about Tommie Lee versus Natalie Nunn? Do y'all mind? Would you mind? Okay. Can we talk about who can't fight tonight? Can we talk about it? Because Tommie Lee is a perfect example of somebody who will fight and got a whole lot of mouth, but clearly can't fight. Not from the clips I saw. Not from the clips I saw. It looked like to me, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, baby, but it looks like to me. Oh, yes. It looks like to me that Tommie Lee can't fight. Because the clip I saw, Miss Thing was in the ring. But Miss Thing wasn't throwing them things. Natalie Nunn had her bouncing around that ring like a son of a gun. Had her bouncing around the ring, child. Natalie Nunn ain't even no hellified fighter from what I seen. It looked like Natalie hands ain't even that quick. Hey, girl. I'm just saying, am I right, Black? If I'm wrong, Black, let me know. Tommie went out real sad to have a mouth as big as she is, big as her mouth is. Yeah, man down, Tommie, man down. Man down. It goes to show just because you act like a dude don't mean you got them hands. See, Tommie Lee, one of them loudmouth chicks. You real loud. And we all know some girls like that, don't we, ladies? We all know some girls that got some real loud mouths. Rah, 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 rah. And when it come down to it, they real quiet when they run up on somebody that's really got them hands. They ain't really got all that rah rah. They ain't really got all that rah rah. She got up in that ring and that girl went to dancing her around there and wasn't even doing all that. Thank you, sis. I thought I was right. I thought I was right about it. Child, I seen them clips. Tommie Lee up there. She was hitting with more power, but them slow licks, I'd have ate Natalie up. Natalie up there with them slow licks. Tommie Lee couldn't take a punch and looked like the heifer could barely throw one. So apparently, unless you got no gloves on and you can scratch and pull hair, you really can't do nothing. Tommie Lee is giving, she really can't do too much. I don't subscribe to Zeus Network either, but I know how to watch a clip. And I know the footage I saw said Tommie Lee ain't got it. And when the heifer tried to stand up the last time, she went down. M. Guerrero said, I'm on the train coming from work. I ain't see it, but I heard about it. Child. Thank you, Fifi. Be writing checks that and that they behind can't cash. I'll say it for you. Tamika say, Tommie and Natalie both need to sit down somewhere. They are embarrassing millennials. Return both of them to sender. Thank you, girl, because that's what I was saying. Look like Natalie really can't fight, but she sure whooped Tommie Lee tail. Tommie ought to be embarrassed at somebody that's that slow, that's that uncoordinated, beat you on TV. Hey, after all that noise Tommie Lee made. So you mean to tell me Jocelyn, or as I like to call her, Joshua, was sitting up running from Tommie Lee? Oh, Joshua, if you only knew. You ran for nothing. All that rah-rah scared the hell out you with your non-fighting self. Queen Mermaid in the house. What up, sis? Yeah, we had a ball last night, especially with them goddamn fraudulent facts, baby. Especially with that. Even say Natalie did the same thing to Camilla. Well now. Yep, Tommie got whooped. You say Tommie needs some milk. Whoop, whoop. Red Majestic Diva, what up, girl? Good evening. Say Tommie in her 40s cut it out with the millennial talk. Yeah, that ain't no millennial. And she looked, that's old hard 40. I don't care how many surgeries she had. Tommie Lee can't fight it all. She's all mouth, just like she was on Love and Hip Hop. Exactly. All right, Renee, I got that text. I know you there. Lily say Tommie loves to bully people. She got to knock the F out. She try to bully people with that mouth. A lot of them people, they got all that mouth. When you catch them on that toe to toe with a straight up fade, like they not the nigga they pretend to be. That's all I'm gonna say. What was that song, y'all? You ain't that nigga. You ain't that nigga you claim to be. You not. Says she's still drinking. I don't know whether she's still drinking or not. Oh yeah, she got a restraining order on time, and she sure did. Born to be wild. Thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Say, hey, Seanitra, Giselle need to be placed on a naughty room with the key thrown away. Giselle is a serial liar. Candiance telling Mia to shut up was everything in the trailer. Yes, because you know that's what we finna talk about next, baby. But the history is repeating itself. History is repeating itself. Yes, child. Tami is in her 40s, child. Leader in the house. Look, listen. History repeating itself with RHOP. And all I can say is Mia is a big dummy, but we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Hold on. Yep, Tami got grandchildren. She do. Yep, it is even more embarrassing the fact that you're 40 years old on the TV screen fighting and can't fight. Now, bad enough if somebody provoke you into fighting in public, but you out here done planned, agreed to, showed up to fight in public and can't fight. That's the problem. How you show up to fight and can't fight? Why would you do that? Toffee Mocha, hey boo. Rochelle, hey girl. You say Tami was bobbing when she should have been weaving. Child, Tami was in there trying to fight when she should have been leaving. Now that's what she was doing. Then I thought she could fight the way she acted. I'm telling you, them people with all that rah-rah, oh, y'all don't know me. I do this. I do that. Y'all don't know me. I get this. I get booked. Child, please. Them people doing all them aerobics, you can't fight. That's why you doing all them calisthenics. Nita say, Candiance can tell you about that mouth writing a check or tell can't you. Girl, Anita, you better say it. Anita, you better preach. You better preach. You better preach. By the time it's all that rah-rah, baby, the ones with the rah-rah got nothing on it. They ain't got 5 on it. They ain't got nothing on it. They ain't got nothing on it. Just watch them. Them the ones got the best fight dances, too. Y'all know what a fight dance is, right? That's when them girls, before they start fighting, they rock back and forth. They wave their arms. They put their hands up in the air, and they crank their fists like they at the Jersey Shore. Like they bounce up and down and rock their hands up and down. The girls with the best fight dances can't do a goddamn thing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So here we go. Oh, Tommie Lee. Another one bites the dust. Mouth almighty, tongue everlasting. M. Guerrero said, I just turned 40. Acting like that at 40 ain't cute. Just starting trouble like that is tired. It is tired. It's whack as hell. I'm too grown for little stuff. I'm too grown for little stuff. And if I ever grab a hold of you and beat the piss out you, it ain't gonna be in public and it ain't gonna be no cameras. And that's just what it is. What up, nephew? How you doing? Good. Okay, Anita. Now, if I'm wrong, okay, let me ask y'all this. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ever seen them girls doing them fight dances before they supposed to fight. And put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen them little young girls doing them fight dances where they wave their hands back and forth. You know, they got to crank the fist. They got to do all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Hold on. My hair ain't done. Forgive me. They be them girls that be doing all that. They ain't no fighters. That's why you doing all that. The ones that got the best fight dances, you know them tramps can't fight. Because the fighter is conserving her energy to stomp a mud hole in you and walk it dry. That real fighter, she ain't finna dance worth a darn. The real fighter is that heifer that's watching you, and she ain't even talking too much. She letting you do all the talking, use up all your wind, do all them dances. And while you talking, she slowly inching closer and closer to you to go ahead and rearrange all your thought processes. Say that's because they trying to convince themselves they really want to fight. Yes, they trying to hype themselves up. And they hoping that they going to scare you into not beating the hell out of them. That's what they really hoping. Them the ones, Lily. Baby, listen, don't run up on me with them dances. Now, I might have somebody record your dance where I can learn it later in the living room. But we ain't finna do, Nitra ain't finna do none of that. Say, but they really trying to run. Yes. Yes, they trying to sneak and get away from the action. That's why you got to inch up on them and grab them hookers real quick. Don't let them get away, because them type of tramps, they'll run. Miss Kiki, what's up, boo? And not only that, oh yeah, and when they do the clapping, when they start clapping, you know that's the one with no hands. That's why she clapping. This help for trying to join the junior choir. And the clip I saw of Tommie Lee with Natalie Nunn, why was she trying to run in the rain? Did y'all see she tried to run? She tried to run. And you know Tommie Lee can do all the fight dances with them skinny legs. You know she can do all the fight dances. Got the loudest mouths, baby. The loudest. Y'all, hold on. Let me take this BC powder. Hold on. Oh, y'all, I'm back. My bad. Jamie, hey, girl. That's right. Now hit the like button, y'all. Help me out. Make sure y'all hit it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Like this video. King St. Carl say, my mom and sisters used to walk up, no words used, because that's how you do it. You don't say nothing. You let them do all that talking and feel like they winning at the debate club, and you know it just be what it be. Terrell Staley said, you got to watch them quiet ones. Them the ones that whoop tail. Right. Right. Long as I'm talking, you safe. Said she was running, hoping it'll be disqualified after that slip and fall. No, baby, it ain't going down like that. You going to go and get them hands. Hey, U.S. Army Brad. They ran like Jackie Joyner Kersey. You seen it? You seen that, right? She tried to run. I'm like, girl, this is a boxing match. Why are you running? Lily said, don't argue, light them up. There you go. Ain't nothing to argue about. Apparently, we passed the point of conversation. We clearly passed the point of conversation that we finna fight. M. Guerrero said the thing is they able to be on TV and make money and they want to fight, go for an acting job or something. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Listen, you will get no argument from me because y'all know I'm with you when you right. So now we got to talk about this thing real quick before we get to RHOP. I know y'all want to get them because I want to get them too. But we got to talk about Kim Zolciak, KKK or Clan Kim, whatever you want to call Kim Zolciak. I like to call her Clan Kim. You know, some of y'all lovingly refer to her as KKK Kim, also known as the clear woman on RHOP that went to calling folks niggas and had her husband show up to the reunion with a firearm. That heifer, right? Okay. That's right, Abigail. Abigail says she in the ATL don't have time to talk. No, you better not be talking because Atlanta done got dangerous. So you better have your hands and your stick ready. And I mean your stick, the blick. Dr. J say, when I just stand there and begin putting my hand upon, lights out. Right, exactly. Long as I'm talking, you safe, you good. Hey, Trina. That's her. So, right, that one. Where is your scooter? Her now. Her. So listen. Now they saying that the sale of her house, because remember they were supposed to auction it off on the steps of the Fulton County Courthouse, but in the last update I saw, they say the sale has been canceled. The auction been canceled. So I don't know whether that means she was able to bail it out, because I know the last time she was in front of a microphone, her and her children was laughing like we live in the house. We was in the house last night. So now they're saying that the sale has been canceled. So maybe she working on her stuff behind the scenes and it still got to go through all the process and post all the stuff. And maybe she doing a modification or something. I don't know. But they saying that the sale has been canceled and her children do indeed still have their house. And I know we don't like her, but y'all know I wasn't real hype like, oh yeah, she losing her house. No way. I don't think it's cool for nobody to be homeless. especially when you got all them children that Kim got. Kim got too many children to be homeless. I'm sorry. And y'all say she done pissed off her people and turned on her mama and them. So it ain't like she can go back to mama house with all them kids. Now that's all I'm saying. So that's what they saying. You say, do I think Andy bailed her out? I don't know, girl. It looked like somebody bailed her out or she had something worked out with the company. That's true, Lily. Sometimes you do need to walk away when you can't afford it and start over. That is very true. Sometimes starting over is the most liberating experience ever. When it's like you holding up that weight of trying to keep everything going, trying to keep everything managed. When you finally realize, like, okay, this thing that was once a blessing is now a hindrance to me, and I need to let it go. When you walk away, you feel free as I don't know what. You feel like you done got all the weight took off your shoulders, your back, your neck, and everything. So that's very true. But I don't know her situation. Like, I don't know what her money do. And you know, Andy favors that lady and all of her racist behavior because, as we know, he is a racist himself. She might have another show in the works or something. I don't know what she got going, but I know that sale on that house been canceled. I know that. Queen Mermaid said, I thought it happened before and a friend was supposed to purchase it and let them continue to live there. Well, see, before when they posted it, they were saying the girl had to get out and that it was going through foreclosure, but she was there for Christmas and everything else, right? Tiger Eye Oracle, girl, that's what somebody said online too. Welcome, boo. Say Big Papa still on speed dial. Child, that might be Big Papa. You know, her and Croy done broke up, so she might have had to go back. Might have had to go get her old thing back. She might have had to go get her old thing back now. Now something done went on because she sure managed to, the clan lady still in the house with all her crumb crushers. Say, well, it was something similar rumored. Yeah, it could have been that. And for all we know, Big Papa might have been the friend. I don't know it was him, but it ain't like we could put it, we can't put it past her to go with that man. She was going with him before. She was going with him before, so I don't see why she wouldn't unless he's no longer interested. You think she gonna be back on RHOA? I wouldn't be surprised. Bravo, truly original, NBC Universal, Andy Cohen, all of them. They're a bunch of racists. So her calling them black women niggas is not gonna bother them. They fine with that. Trina say, child, Kim called Big Papa, and the taxes on them homes are high. And why isn't Croy racist tale isn't working? They got a divorce. She divorcing that man. They done split up. Y'all don't remember that? You don't remember that, sis? Yeah. Listen, she say, look, I'm suffering with you. Let me get rid of you so I can get somebody to give me some money. Because Big Papa and that another man ain't gonna give her no money with that dude sitting in the house. Ain't nothing wrong with starting over, but if she got somebody who gonna swoop in and save the day, like the Man of Steel, go ahead. Ooh, Queen Mermaid say Big Papa never left. Croy couldn't afford her lifestyle. You know what? Let me find out that Big Papa was over there cuckold in this boy. Was he the cuckold? I'm through. Croy don't work for Kim no more. Croy is fired. They is divorced. If Croy asks for alimony, I know something with his big booty self. Croy got a booty like a girl. Every time I see Croy, I be thinking, like, is that a BBL? That's the new thing now. Every time somebody got a booty, it got to be a BBL. I be like, well, hell, Croy, did you get one? They know they still together. She is supposed to video him vacuuming in the house. Well, didn't they say they posted for a divorce? Well, maybe they worked it out. Hell, they be doing that because I remember Stevie J and Faith was talking about divorce. Then we seen them together. So let me stay out the married people business because maybe they done work something out and it don't concern us. I heard that they had got a divorce and I ain't forgot it. No, I heard that they was divorcing or splitting up or something. So if they still together, then God bless them. Let me stay out the married people's business. But that still don't mean that she might not have called Big Papa. Say, people, it takes time to go through a foreclosure. That's true. The law firm that is handling it has it at a stay. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what's going on. We never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they doing. I just hope that that lady and them children don't end up homeless. Now, I really don't wish that on even them type of people. Kim spent all that man money at the casino. Not at the casino. You know, I can't even imagine that. I got a $30 limit at anybody casino at the slot machine only. And it's going to be a nickel slot. You say his booty is what got Kim's attention? He was twerking? Okay, Lily, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I had heard that too, but they are still together. Okay, well, shoot, them people married. I don't tell married people what to do. If y'all like it, I love it. Listen, I hope it works out for you. That's all I can say. I pray it works out for you. God bless you. I think two racist people should be together. I don't wish that on nobody else. Nene says she bought Croy a new set of booty implants. Oh God. Lanithia. Kim has to pay American Express. Oh wow. Y'all know all this lady business. Took me 3 years to get a person out of house. God almighty. 3 years? Oh, hell no. Hell, at that point, burn the house down. So they won't be homeless. They got the complexion of protection. Well, I mean, could be, sis, but you know, it's a whole lot of clear people sleeping under bridges too, just like Ashley mama. Sister under bridge. Lily say Big Papa is still with his wife named Kim, but he may have helped her. I don't care what happens to Kim, KKK. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't really care too much for her, but them children there, you know that. They know she met Croy on an ATL dancing with local stars. I remember that on the show. I remember that. It was Dancing with the Stars knockoff. I remember that on the show when she seen him on the show, was introducing him and everybody and everything. But the man looked like, you know, what that little song they be playing, them BBLs killing y'all. He looked like that BBL is killing him, and I know that's his. I ain't hating on him. Go ahead, Croy, with your hip pockets. You know, I'm not hating on you. I ain't got no hate in my body. If your booty big, your booty big, right? But it looks so out of place. It looks so out of place. It's just so strange. It's just so strange. It's just something about men with hips that make me uncomfortable. I mean, some men look nice till they stand up and you see that their hips as big as yours, and you just like, you know what? We good, sis. We good. But anywho, let's talk about, yeah, his booty is bigger than hers, and that would have been a turnoff for me. You can't have, well, first of all, ain't no man got a booty bigger than mine. I hope to God ain't a man alive with a booty bigger than mine. That's scary. Like, that's dangerous on so many levels, okay? So listen, now let's talk about this preview for our RHOA. So look, y'all, if I play the audio, you think we'll be safe if I play the audio? I think we should, right? I think we should, because I want y'all to hear this. Because, see, we back down memory lane again. Because now, let me relate it to you. Let me make it relatable. Now, y'all remember we was talking about just the last time about how when Monique was reading Giselle her rights, that Candiance kept trying to interrupt and overtalk and trying to stop and block for Giselle. Now you got Mia stupid behind trying to jump in and block for Giselle, trying to overtalk and insert and jump in. And baby, it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. It didn't make no sense. It didn't. I'm trying to get it. But anyway, while I'm doing that, so she's sitting there telling her about herself. Mia steady trying to jump in. I mean, Mia up there like somebody turning double dutch, trying to get in on the conversation, trying to get in. And when I say it wasn't working, it was not working. Candiance was not letting up off the gas, and they was off to the races. As they should have been. Let me say that, because I'm not saying that it shouldn't have went. It should have went just like it went. It should have went just like it went. And so she's basically telling her about her behind. Wait, here it go. I found it. We gonna hear this audio. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble.
In front of a camera, one-on-one.
Here we go.
I was not. You talked to me. You played in my face. You hugged me. You came around me. You were in my space. You waited until you had an opportunity to sit in front of a camera, one-on-one, to use an audience of millions of people. Correct. To make my husband look like a predator. No, and you are not. Shut up. No, and you are not. No, you are not going to turn around that because everybody in America sees you for exactly who the you are. What's wrong?
Okay. So what happened there was Giselle tried to blame Candiance for her lying on her husband. And yeah, fair use, y'all. Fair use. This just the audio, no video, Bravo. Don't come get me. Fair use, not fair use. I just needed y'all to hear how hard Mia was going trying to block for her. First of all, Giselle, how the hell you blame her talking about she made it bigger than it was? No, ma'am, she did not. Y'all had a whole conspiracy plan. Y'all had Ashley tell that lie. He slid in my DM. Ain't nobody slide nowhere. You had a story and he commented on it. And you knew because when they showed it, it showed a comment on your story. You knew that boy did not get in your goddamn DMs. And then you jumped out there and called him a sneaky link. Oh, I know when a married man trying to get at me. I've had many a married man try to holler at me. Girl, you made it big. Now, the problem that she's having is that because Candiance refused to play the game with her, refused to let her anywhere near her husband, refused to talk to her for most of the season and said she was dead to her, she wasn't able to capitalize on it. And it went big, but it went big for the other reason. It went big because the whole world was looking at Giselle, calling her a liar. Giselle is mad because the whole world's laughing at you. Silly fool. Why'd you do such a dumb thing? Ain't nobody tell you to sit up there and lie on that boy. She wanted an opportunity to have a back and forth with Candiance so she could make her look like, see, she's nasty, she's doing too much. And she wanted the opportunity to be in a conversation in a scene with Chris so production could help her look like a victim. Those two put a stop to her game. She got exposed and embarrassed, and everybody online is dragging her by the folds of her neck. So now, I'm blaming her because, she made it bigger than it was. No, hell, she didn't. And then when this girl is reading her the riot act, you got Mia sitting over there, Edward James Almost Jr., sitting over there trying to jump in the conversation. No, you did make it bigger. No, see, And Candiance said, you shut up, and kept right on talking. I say, okay. But remember, we talked about this now. Back down memory lane. Candiance, do you remember when you tried to block for Giselle? Candiance. Candiance, do you remember when you tried to block for Giselle? I mean, in an almost identical scene. Yep, she is a loon to your baller, and she did plan the whole thing. Remember when Monique was reading her the riot act? Remember when Monique had a dead to rights with them text messages and pictures from Pastor Coochie Pop? Tunya. Remember that? And the whole time Monique was talking, you was trying to talk over her and block for Giselle. And back down memory lane. Now you reading this heifer the riot act because she done lied on your husband. That's what she did. I don't like Chris, but she lied on your husband. Yes, she did. And now you reading her the riot act. Here come Mia stupid behind. And Mia's an idiot. This girl just called you an embezzler on national television and might have brought the feds to your front door with an accusation like that. And your stupid behind is after the fact trying to block for her. Mia has got to be the dumbest donkey in captivity. Deborah say Giselle called him a sneaky link in front of the world. Sure did. Millions of viewers. Yes, she did. Anita said Mia come back next season. She'll be next. Child, yes. You know it. Trina say Joker Face Mia is stupid. Gizzard Neck just said the Joker Face was an embezzler of the company that she so-called owned. Yes, she did. Queen Mermaid say them miserable haters hate the couples that actually truly love and respect one another. Yes. She said, I guess she say, hell, if I can't have love, I can try to tear it up or make you look nasty. Mr. James said, that's right. I saw a photograph. It almost made me laugh. And now I'm back. Say it, y'all. Back down memory lane. Okay, that's what Candice at right now. Queen Me say Candice should have read Mia too. As she tried to lie too. She tried to lie too on Chris. Sure should have. Yes, she should have. If I was, I'd have read her down. I'd have read her all through them potholes on her face like I was on a wagon ride. Up and down. Down and up I go. I'd have showed let her know you was over there sitting up there looking like a full-grown football player in football pads, dancing around, hoping somebody looked at you. My husband ain't came nowhere near you and ain't looked at you. Even if he glanced in your direction, I'm sure he would have ran the other way and tried to figure out quickly if you were just cozy. Say Mia's face looked chiseled and dented like them clay animations. Yes, that's a good way to put it. She got that claymation face. Tia Baller say Candy should have known better. Didn't believe the snake would bite her. Mia ain't bright. No, Mia ain't bright, but she gonna be the next one. Hell, she done already called this fool a goddamn embezzler on national TV. I'm like, what else the hell they got to do to you before you get the point? I'm telling you, Mia's the dumbest donkey in captivity. Hey, Sheriff Fauna girl, what's been up with you? Say Ring's wallet about to get light when them girls go to college. Yes, Lord. Yes, God. Queen Mermaid say Mia wanted to eat everybody's box. That's why she got them goldfish lips. You ain't lying. She'll mess around and ate something went bad. I hope she ain't put her mouth. I hope to God for her sake she ain't put her mouth on Giselle. That'll be a mistake. Uh-oh. Queen Mermaid looked out for a sis with the margarita cash. Uh-oh, it's margarita time. And I'm going to get some tomorrow too. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. I love the folks that love me for real. I swear I love the people that love me for real. For real, for real, for real. I mean that, and that means a whole lot to me because, you know, everybody say they love you, don't love you. Some people say they love you, and baby, they just looking for a chance to sink their teeth into you, just like old rings. Say Rod Bass and Turkey Neck need to go. Sure do. Sure do. Hey, Destiny. Say Giselle been sneaky and rude and the root of all the evil on the show with no man from season 1, at least not one of her own. Ooh, child. Oh, Giselle. Deborah say we need a Zoom oldest parties. Them songs was the best. Child, we was on Twitch when we had it rocking. We had it bumping on Twitch. Some of y'all know about being up over there on Twitch and Club Crown. Club Crown, listen, you need a glass of brown liquor because it gets real. Hey, Yolanda Franklin. It be lit over there. Y'all know when I take you on a ride, I take you on a ride, honey. Lily say that can cause Mia to get a visit from the feds and the IRS. It sure do. Talking about the way you was spending the money, She did that on purpose. Hey, Grateful One. Say not to bring skin color into it, but it seemed like Gizelle kid again. Gizelle kid. I don't know what to call it. Y'all be killing me with these names. Is jealous that the two beautiful brown girls have the marriage that she wished she had. The child, don't feel bad bringing skin color into it because you telling the truth. That is exactly what's going on. And you know what else, sweetie? It's not just the marriage. It's the life period. They're living in a life that is more fluid, more financially fluid than she has. She has never been as financially blessed as those two brown-skinned, pretty black women. And it vexes her because she feels like she automatically supposed to be superior because of that little messy color. That's what she really believes. That's really what she believes. Oh, not your twin mama say Club Crown has got me through many prep sessions. I know that's right. Club Crown be bumping. No, you ain't missed the Twitch party, but it's one coming soon. Yep. And they education too. One got 2 degrees, one got 4. She over there with one by the skin of her teeth and the hair of her chinny chin chin. Okay, now that's what's really going on. That is what's really going on. Hey, Maybelline. But I can tell y'all stuff is really getting interesting to me because, like, at this point, the viewers, and y'all have to thank yourselves for this. Y'all have placed so much pressure on these people that they're being forced to do something. They're going to be forced to do something. I don't know, y'all. They saying everybody got a contract but one person. I want to see in the chat. Y'all tell me who y'all think didn't get the contract. Yolanda say the lighter skinned women got their tails ate up like a full course meal. No crumbs were left on the table. They did. But they shouldn't have been in there with that Team Yellow bull crap. They should have kept it real and been decent people, and it wouldn't have went that far. That's all I'm saying. Y'all tell in the chat. I want to see who y'all think is not coming back. Who do y'all think is the person who did not get a contract? I just want to know what y'all think. Deborah says she think it was Robin. You know what? They might have had to take Robert's contract because y'all didn't let up off Robert. I know I didn't let up off Robert either. I'm not blaming y'all because I didn't give Robert no room either. Trina say Mia. Oh, Abigail say Rob and Big Reese. Yeah, because Big Reese was just a friend anyway. But you say she just a friend. Ooh. I mean, Yolanda, you say that, but they saying all the contracts went out but one. Who said that? Say Wendy. Child, do you know how much trouble they'll be in if they try to get rid of Wendy after they attacked her? Child, I don't know about that. DT in the house. Hey, y'all hit the like button. Anita said, I hope it's Robert, but it's probably Wendy. I want to see if they got the nerve to attack, to do that to Wendy after they attacked that girl. After they tried to ice her out, mistreated her. It was inequitable treatment. She's been attacked with a drink, a purse, a cell phone, and a large Hispanic gentleman. If they do that, then we gonna see what goes down. Oh, yes. I think Carlos did let off Bravo. You know what? Carlos King running his mouth might have been right what it took to make them be like, dang, this ain't gonna go away. This ain't gonna go away. Ooh, Mr. James say Rob because Andy got to be sick of her. I want to know what y'all think, though. It looked like a lot of y'all think it's Robert. I hope it's Robert. Hey, Star. I think it's Robert, but I'm hoping it's Giselle. Now, you know what? It would be nice. It would be nice, but y'all know now we got to live in the land of reality. We got to live in the land of reality. Grateful One says Robin. Probably so. Probably so. Say it was Shasha. Could be, man. Could be. I just wish I knew. I wish we had like concrete evidence. And I know people are making a lot of assumptions and everything. But for me, y'all know me. I don't like to say nothing unless I know I'm telling the truth. That's just me. I can guess. Like, I hope it's Robert, but I don't know. They might have did Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been something we don't even know. You know, something that we could have never suspected. No, I heard something about her acting in something, but I mean, I don't know if that makes her an actress. Queen Me say Jizzy gonna fall apart if Robert ain't on that show. Yep. Uh-huh. She would. She would. Hold on. See, ain't no way they let Robert go. Well, you know she ain't got the final say now. Hold on, y'all. DT, thank you for the super chat. I just heard some more audio with them asking Giselle, like, straight up trying to nail her down on what she said, and she's like, "Oh, I think it's just semantics." Girl, like Candice say, you knew it was semantics. You was playing with words, and you knew how you was trying to make that boy look. DT, thank you for the super chat. He said, I hope it's Rob him who looks like a cracked funeral urn. I'm through. That could be a funeral urn look, that little ugly dress she had. Rottweiler trying to be an actress. Oh, Lord. Deborah say, Robert embarrassed the company by withholding info. Yes, she did. And y'all know them clear people do not like to be embarrassed, baby. They do not. Say thank you for supporting the channel. That's right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Toffee Mocha say, what would Gizelle do without Robert? Child, I want to see. Well, actually, we saw, I think we're going to see on this Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip over in Thailand. I think we're going to see exactly what she does without Robert, because Robert wasn't invited to the Ultimate Girls Trip. Robert wasn't invited. And looked like she got some conflict over there. And Robert ain't invited. You say Mia slide in the Rob spot. She sure will. She'll go to kissing her behind real hard and heavy. But she don't do quite so good. She don't do quite so good because you know everybody be ripping Mia to shreds. Mia is so rippable. She's even more rippable than Robert. Rob him an actress like Pastor Coochie Pop, PhD, being an actual pastor. Well, Pastor Coochie Pop is an actual pastor. Yeah, that's what her and J Maul was bumping uglies at. Was at the pastoral convention. Say Gizelle would help Robert keep her job another season if she can. If she can, y'all keep forgetting Giselle is talent. She is not an executive. She's one of the talent. She's not an executive. So at this point, Jizzy told Andy next question, and he said no. Yeah, at one point she did say next question. Yep. Yeah, Portia took up for her. Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, how much can she help her? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Destiny, I think Gizelle was behind it all. I think Robin has a casualty with no backbone, and Andy knows it. Well, here's the thing. I could have took that as a possibility if it was not Robert's fake fiance at the time or whatever that was at the hotel. Now, if it was Gizelle's man or Rings' man at the hotel, then I could see it that way. You ain't no casualty. It was your man and you hit it. Mia turn on herself. Mia can't even keep her story straight. All right. Amazing. Thank you for the super chat. She said, I think it's Wendy. The disclaimer from Johns Hopkins was a dead giveaway. I know Wendy wants to seize all opportunities in front of her, but some of these things cannot coexist. Johns Hopkins and Bravo cannot coexist. Thank you for the super chat. She says she think it's Wendy, y'all. I don't know. I don't think so, but she might be right. If somebody else said they think it's Wendy too, sis. So it could be. I mean, you know, I don't put nothing past Bravo. If I'm being honest, I don't put nothing past them. Anything's possible at this point because we don't know what's true. It could be. You might be on to something, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Yolanda say neck was trying to deflate, but Candiance kept her foot on all 7 of her necks. Golly. Did you sit up there and count that woman necks? Don't y'all be counting necks, man. Come on now. Deborah say Mia would stay only because folks think she funny in her confessionals. Robin is not entertaining one little bit. That's true. I don't know what they're going to do. Say Rings will throw Rob under the bus. She sure will. Listen, Giselle got to pay for her bond. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's Wendy. I think Wendy is safe. To be honest with you, I think it was going to be a plan to try to ice her out and get rid of her, but Mia messed it up for him with throwing drinks, purses, and cell phones, and then the ice out didn't work because everybody wasn't in on it. Mia essentially messed it up for them. Yeah, but I think that was the plan. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's her. I don't think it's her. But Amazing had a point, though, because of her professional life. I can see Wendy eventually pulling herself out of the situation. Being honest, I can see her pulling herself out of it eventually. Destiny says she ain't got no man. She gonna use someone else's mess for coin, and this we know. Yes, God. And them children look like they don't be wanting to be bothered with her. Lily say, I'm putting aloe vera gel on my neck now because I can't be like Giselle. I know that's right, girl. You know what else worked real good, ladies, to keep your skin tight? Grapeseed oil. Like, don't overdo it. Don't grease yourself up like no Thanksgiving turkey or nothing. But use a little bit of grapeseed oil will keep your skin nice and tight. Okay, it's just if it's the little PSA. Y'all, please remember to hit that like button. Hold on, let me make sure this StreamYard is in the chat. So if anybody want to talk, y'all can say y'all piece on who y'all think it is. But I'm interested to see what's going on. And I truly appreciate Candiance telling Mia to shut the hell up. Just shut up. Just shut up. And then it was really carrying them laughing for me. It was carrying them laughing for me. And when she was talking, I like that Wendy was over there like, yup, yup. I said, that's right, child. Back your sister up. That's what you do. Back your sister up. If something like that going on, back your sister up. Y'all, I pinned the StreamYard link to the top of the chat. That way I don't have to keep putting it in there. But yeah, that's really what it is. You say she's a part-time professor at Johns Hopkins. They barely know she there. Nah, Deborah, they know she there because she's the only black one and the youngest one. So they absolutely know she there. The youngest and the black one, they know her. Say, what about Cankles, child? Now you know they ain't finna get rid of Cankles. That's their henchman. Deborah said, I can see Wendy pulling herself off and not the other way around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, but that still goes more to Amazing's point that it don't really mix with all the stuff that they do and the way they keep trying to slander her and make her look scummy and like lower her real estate and make herself and trying to make her look lower because they really know that they not this woman's class and they want to drag her to the gutter. So I can definitely see at some point Wendy saying, look, this is becoming way too damaging to my character and saying, look, I'm out. You're not gonna dirty me to make yourself feel better. And I wouldn't blame her because ain't no way I would let them nasty scaly lizards like just dirty my character either. I don't play that. When you see somebody trying to dirty your character, kick them whores off the boat. Okay? Nano's, hey, Nano, you done popped in. Yeah, that's Johns Hopkins is very, very prestigious and very respected. That's right, Bianca. Tell them if you got something to say, hit that StreamYard because we want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. Hey, Pris B. That's what I'm saying. Like, they really want to dirty her character bad. They want to dirty Wendy Osefo's character very badly. The desperation is real. Say, right, I want to see how that would play out. And see, this is the other thing, right? The other thing for me is that because they couldn't get Wendy out and because social media still ain't died down. If you go on Twitter right now and search hashtag RHOP and you see the consensus amongst the viewers on just Twitter alone, nobody went along with the plot that Team Yellow had. Like Team Yellow's plot failed miserably this season. Mr. James said, I respect Wendy for bowing out. I would too. Nacho Twins Mama say, hey, and thank you for supporting the channel. All right. That's right. Let's thank everybody and that's anybody. I don't care if you give $1, $10, $20, whatever. We appreciate the support and the love around here. Deborah says, Wendy may be the youngest, but she's not the only one I look. Okay. Well, even if she's not the only one, she's the youngest. She's a woman. She's an immigrant. I'm pretty sure that they know that lady's there. I'm pretty sure there's no missing Wendy Osefo. Say, right, we can't always get what we want. You can't. You can try and don't nothing be to fail but a try. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dr. J say Wendy knows what she can and can't do to keep her job. That's true. Otherwise, I would have been a friend. But my CEO said, nah. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Say, let's see what y'all say. Gonna make Sue Mabuchi. Gonna make sure my Bucci don't turn into a flamethrower like Giselle. Oh, what am I gonna do with you? Yolanda say 7 necks and lizard line lips. Mia got their tails ate up by Candiance and Wendy. They did, baby. The smart black girls ripped them to shreds up there. They did. Hey, Morgan's Musings. How you doing, sis? I'm glad when you can stop in with us, man. It's good to see you. You say Rob's still trending. She's hated. Yes. Don't nobody like her, and everybody want this heifer gone. At this point, I said that before the season even ended. At this point, I'm not sure what Bravo can do to stop this moving train. Like straight up. Straight up. Uh-oh, my sis up here, not your twins, mama. Girl, weigh in. Prince B, thank you so much for the super chat. Just for speaking facts. I appreciate the love. Okay, girl, what you think about this mess?
Listen, I don't have too much to say. I want to make sure I stated everybody. If you're in the bushes, if you're on the pier, go and hit that like button. Don't leave my sis doing like this. Please don't.
Thank you.
Show some love. Show some love.
That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that.
Of course.
That's my sis. Now, who you think ain't coming back since you here?
Well, you know, I want Rob gone, but I also want Jizzy gone. The stunt she pulled with Chris this season was wrong. And if Phaedra had to go from Atlanta, Jizzy need to go from Potomac.
I agree. 100% agree. But I know they ain't going because you know how nasty they are.
Of course. And there's not enough stink being made about, you know, Chris and his reputation. So, you know, I get it. Candy, on the other hand, made a big old fuss and understandably so. But, you know, yeah.
That's true. Okay, Mika say if Wendy calls it quit on her own, I feel like they still win, and I would absolutely hate that for her. Yeah, I feel you on that. I can actually understand exactly what you mean. Rottweiler, pick me dicks and get out. Dang.
It's the Rottweiler for me.
Yes, the Rottweiler. That's the Yolanda be killing me with that Rottweiler. I'm like, God,
she's not wrong. She's not wrong though.
It fit too. That's the part that be tearing me up because the Rottweiler actually fits. Oh my God.
Tell him, Bianca. What y'all waiting for?
Right.
Come on.
Hit the button. Black say both of them need to go. They do.
Both
okay, but now am I being pessimistic and like just not looking on the bright side? Do y'all think it's ever a possibility that Bravo is going to get rid of their number one henchman on RHOP? Like, really, do y'all ever think they're going to do it? Because I don't believe they'll do it.
Absolutely not. They'll let it burn to the ground before they do it.
That's what I thought. Now, that's what I really thought. I felt like there's no way in hell that they ever going to let that happen. I just don't believe it. I don't.
All right, sis. Let me drop them back into the chat.
All right.
Love y'all. Hit the like button.
We love you back. That's right. Y'all heard my sis. Hit that like button. DT say I need the Scissor Sisters gone so they can rub each other's flamethrowers inside a cardboard box on the street. You want them homeless and doing dirty things. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm tired. Kristen, hey, welcome. Say, I don't want to sound harsh, but I wouldn't put it past Kim having her daughters work for the money to save their house. Ooh, Kristen. Girl, you might be right though. I ain't even gonna say nothing because you might be right. Child, Bravo 5, Lisa Rinna. Okay, so now I don't know that much about Lisa Rinna. Okay, and let me preface this with that, because I don't want y'all to come get me like, Nitra, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you up front, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask the question: was Lisa Rinna somebody who was doing their dirty work, or was she just nasty? That's what I want to know. Did they have Lisa doing a dirty work, or was Lisa Rinna just a nasty person that people didn't like? Fifi say Wendy got a career and a supportive husband. She'll be fine. She's already winning. That's true. She definitely is already winning. Definitely. Okay. So they got rid of Nene. They didn't get rid of Nene. They offered Nene a BS contract and she refused to sign it and she left. That's what happened. And then she called them racist and put them on blast and then sued them. Now that's what happened. Y'all know we got to keep the timeline straight now. We got to keep it straight. I don't know. Say they should, because Nick has become a liability, as she told Monique in season 5. Now that's true. Hey, Rayanne. Rayanne said I want both Gizelle and Mrs. Trunchbull. Mia gone. Really? Mia is Miss Trunchbull? Or you calling Robin Miss Trunchbull? I can't with y'all. Trina say, well, they saw what happened when they got rid of Nene, so I don't think they want to make the same mistake. They should have gave Lanithia her money, and none of this wouldn't be happening right now. Well, Atlanta wouldn't be happening. Shannon say Rings and a large Hispanic gentleman can go. Bring in 2 new chicks and let Rob stand on her own and handle the heat that the rest of the cast will bring to her about the blank from this season. Now, you know what? Now, that would be interesting. They ain't gonna never do it, but that'll be interesting. You say Rinna was a train wreck. Mr. James say both. Fifi say I think both. And Lily is saying both. Dirty work and nasty. So she was they henchman. And they turned on that girl like that? Oh, wow. Deborah said she was just nasty, but y'all say she was nasty and both. Both. Yeah, Nene didn't tell our nobody family. As a matter of fact, even though she didn't like Candy, when that girl came there to bother her about Todd, Nene was right there in Candy's amen corner. When y'all remember that scene where the girl gonna tell Candy about, oh, she's saying that Todd married up, and she was like, yep, that means you already know that I am a upgrade and I'm this and I'm that. I say, ooh, Candy. Ooh, Candy. Child, Candy gave that lady the biz naive to steal from Scrappy. Lisa got others to do her dirty work until she came for Kathy Hilton. Oh, okay. That was one thing about RHOA that I liked, especially when Nene was there. Like, it was still, like, some stuff was still, like, people were still going to have your back on certain stuff. They wasn't going to just, go along with whatever. Kenya Moore's about the only person that's just nasty with no scruples. Like, she brought that cookie hole there for Tanya Sams. That was some low-class garbage. I don't care how you slice it. That was some real low-class garbage she pulled. Giselle isn't loved like Nene by the viewers. That's true. The viewers do not love Giselle like that. She has a fan base, but it ain't gonna dismantle the ratings like Lanithia dismantled the ratings when her fans said, well, if she gone and we ain't watching. It's a different type of thing. Darren Hood says she did the wrong thing by coming for Kathy Hilton. Don't ever come for the queen. Is Kathy Hilton a queen? I don't know now. I don't watch the show. Don't y'all come after me. Cheryl say, hey, Cheryl. M. Guerrero say, I think Wendy could exit and come back if she wanted to, and it would work for her. She could, probably. I would like to see if Wendy can give us a little more personality first. I like Wendy now. I ain't like her in the beginning. I like her now. Let me say that. But she's not giving me a whole heck of a lot. That's all I'm saying. Is she not giving me a whole heck of a lot? She's just not. DT say both nasty and she looked like an expired bloated piece of tilapia and doing their dirty work. Oh my. Anita say Lisa Rinna came for Kathy Hilton and Garcelle. Okay. So she was shooting at everybody. Rinna's a combo of Ashley, Giselle, and Kenya all in one. Oh, now that's a big ball of nasty. That's a big nasty ball of nasty. Nano say Kathy ain't no queen. Uh-oh. Darren. Nano say Kathy ain't no queen. Shannon say, why won't they bring Katie back? What did she do that was so bad that they won't bring her back to Potomac? Because Katie stayed getting rings and robbed together. Neither one of them could handle her. Now, this is the thing, right, Shannon? I posted that even on my community wall, the tweet where, you know, Katie saying that she told them that she's willing to come back and she want to come back. And she said that they not responding to her. And I think it may be more about Katie's state of mind. Like Katie might not be okay, or maybe they worried about her sobriety and everything. You know, Katie's still working on Katie right now. I want to see Katie back on the show. I love me some Katie. Now, let's be very clear. I love me some dadgum Katie. But Katie might not be ready. That's my concern. Trina say, Child King is a nasty piece of work, and the cookie lady played herself, and them people ran her out of business and looked like a fool. She did. She looked like a whole fool. It was not cute. It wasn't. Deborah say Kathy Hilton wasn't the queen of the show, but she has pull in Beverly Hills. Okay. Lily like Kathy and Fifi like Kathy too. Okay. DT say, hold on. DT say Kathy funny, but I don't know if she a queen. Okay. You say Katie's a liability. Well, we seen her grab Uncle Ray booties. You know, that scared me a little bit. That scared me. I'm like, I don't know about that, Katie. Hold on now. Don't be grabbing Uncle Ray on the booty. Chris B say they had camaraderie on RHOA, something they don't have on RHOP. Right. It was like, you know, because that scene really touched me because I don't like Todd, y'all know, and I have to always give that disclaimer. I can't stand that garden gnome, that sneaky, shiesty garden gnome. I don't like it. But if that's who Candy wanted to marry, for whatever reason, that was her business. The way that lady came at her to try to make her feel bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. And I did like that them sisters rallied behind her. Now, I like that. They rallied behind her, and Nene was the main one, and Nene and Phaedra over there in the amen corner. Tough, too. Yeah, she did say she wanted to come back. But yeah, they had her back. Like, ain't nobody pull no, oh, well, I don't like you, so it's cool for somebody to try to disrespect you or humiliate you. Them sisters showed how sisters supposed to act. She cussed out Andy. Andy done been cussed out before. They ain't got to do that girl like that now. Because she cussed out Andy. Teresa Judice throwed him in a chair. Katie wasn't afraid to go head to head with them heifers, but I'm kind of on the, I guess you mean the fence with bringing her back on the show because them heifers would disturb her peace. They would. Katie is seen as a liability right now. They got it real wrong with Kim Richards on Beverly Hills, so maybe they're trying to cover their tails in Potomac. That's true. That's true. I think Andy and his feelings with Katie, he need to get over it. That girl going through something. And he should know because he done snorted enough powder himself. Leave that baby alone. At least she went to get help. She wasn't still showing up to work bothering people. You know what? She did look good at the Image Awards. Kenya always look nice when she fix up now. Ain't nobody said the heifer don't look good. We just say she nasty. DT say Lisa Rinna's lips alone are a full liability. What was going to happen, DT? One of them was going to deflate and trip the hell out somebody? I don't think Katie's a liability on the same level as Brandy from Beverly Hills. Saying she would read them so politely. Only Katie can make you, or you're a rude person to read. She need to get better. She does. I want to see Katie get better. I want Katie Rose to get better and come back and give it to him. Yes, Tadrika is a garden gnome. Yes. So I love Katie, but I'm not sure this is the right moment. And that's how I feel, Darren. That's how I feel, cuz I'm like, I love her, but I don't know if it's the right moment for her. I don't know. I just don't know if this is the right moment. Say, baby, sis, you said it. Andy show has done his fair share. Has done his fair share of clear girl. Show hair. White lines. M. Guerrero said, I don't think so either. Yeah. I don't think RHOP is a safe space for Katie, especially with Tacky, Jizzy, and football head Darby. Right. Because you know Ashley is a nasty, horrible. Well, you know, let me not judge her too harshly. Y'all know that is Sister Underbridge daughter. That is Sister Underbridge daughter. What was spicy, M. Guerrero? What I miss? No, for real, what I miss? What was spicy? Who said it? What had happened? What had happened? But yeah, for real, that's what I want to see. I wish we could get that kind of energy, like real black girl energy on Potomac, but it's hard because you ain't got the 3 black girls on there. But you know, I don't know. I would like to see it, but I don't know. I don't know if they can deliver it. You say I never liked Ashley. I didn't either. From the time I saw her, all I saw was barfly / lot lizard. That's all I saw. I saw nothing else. Yolanda said, go back to season 4 where Ashley attacked Katie's mental health. It's not safe for Katie to return. That's true. Sheila ain't no skin folk nor kinfolk of mine. Have mercy. She sure ain't. That's Sister Underbridge, child. She called out Rings and Rob being clear girl. She sure did. Yeah, listen. Katie Rose is always going to be in my good books because she kept it real. Yes, she is. Katie Rose will always and forever be in my good books. Remember when Katie called Stewie Darby stupid, then she called her dumb? Yeah, she said, I shouldn't have called you stupid. Maybe you dumb. I said, yes, Katie, yes. DT say Brandy is a real citrus. Oh, woo. Lord, Brandy tried to do what? Who is Brandy and why can't somebody put this heifer in a straight jacket? What the hell going on around here? Y'all got all that happening? Good God Almighty. Oh, help me. What is happening? Good night. But yeah, so that's what had happened. That's what's going on with the sneak peeks. As just the wrap, I'm personally going to be watching Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip on the Peacock because I have got to see what goes down, and I will be letting y'all know what happens as it happens while it's unfolding. Okay, and we got to watch part 2 of that reunion tomorrow, so y'all know to be back here same place, same time after the show, like we do, because we got to talk about these people. It's getting out of control. And I want to know what else to say, because if they put that on the sneak peek for part 2 of the reunion, I want to know what we didn't get to see. Brandon just looked unclean to me. Oh, child. Brandon's a real predator. Not sure why that heifer ain't in jail yet. She that bad? Wow. Well, I don't know Brandon, but she sounds scary. Brandon messed up with the right one with Carolyn Manzo. Yeah, Carolyn's a different type of girl. I'm not sure why that happened. I wish one of y'all would come tell me something about this Brandy person. Somebody. Because y'all telling me about Brandy like I'm supposed to know Brandy. But she sounds terrible. Lily say, yes, she horrible. Y'all saying the lady's unclean, saying that she's a predator. She looks, nasty. She does nasty stuff. She was trying to do stuff. She getting into it with Carolyn Manzo. She grabbed Carolyn baked goods in her pocketbook. That's nasty. Why the hell would she do that? Oh my God. And ain't nobody punched this hoe in the mouth? Nobody? Hey. Oh, y'all mean predator. Like she a Michael Darby predator. She ain't like Alien versus Predator. She's a predator. God almighty. And ain't nobody punched her in the face. Nobody. Brandy's the trash box. Brandy sound like a convict. She came with some lies about Denise Richards and now this issue with Caroline. God, so she lie on people too, and she touched people's pocketbook. Hey, Tennessee J. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Who is this monster? Hey, Trina. Hey, Catherine. I'm sorry, that's not Trina. I was looking at Trina comment and saw you come up. Hey, Catherine.
It's no problem. I can just tell you a little bit about Brandy.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
So even way back when she was on Beverly Hills, she started just to be a hot mess. Her husband was Eddie Cipriani. He's the one who got stolen by LeAnn Rimes.
So LeAnn Rimes took her man.
Yeah, so that's when she started to crack.
Ooh.
When she was on Beverly Hills, she slapped Lisa Vanderpump. So that was kind of like strike one, and she would just do all these crazy dizzy things. So Andy never took her off from there. But I think slapping Lisa was sort of like the end all be all, because Lisa Vanderpump is like the cash cow. So after she slapped Lisa, he was just like, nah, bro, we can't be slapping Lisa. She makes money on 2 different shows. So she got demoted and then she got kicked off. So then she only gets brought out for all these like reunion shows. So she has like podcasts and all these other things where she says crazy and ridiculous things. So then so now he's trying to like bring her back on all these like housewife like reunion shows to see if he can like start bringing her back to the network. Because that's what sort of these shows are for like the housewives that kind of get put on probation. Like Dorinda was put on like pause to see if like he can kind of bring her back, and she acted a fool, so maybe not. Like you'll see the other Lisa maybe get put back on one of these shows to see if she'll stop acting foolish and saying foolish stuff pretty soon too. But it'll probably be like a couple seasons. But now that she grabbed Caroline Manzo, it was said that they got drunk off like a whole bunch of tequila, and they went out together with like the cast and crew, and she went to like one of the producers and said, "Are you going to F me tonight?" And the producer knew her, so he didn't take her serious. But then she asked Caroline if she had ever made out with a woman, and Caroline was just like, "Oh, way back in the day, but like I never returned the kiss." And then she tried to kiss Caroline a bunch of times, and Caroline was like,
"Oh God,
for real." And have you ever watched Jersey in the Past?
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, I watch Jersey now.
Exactly. So Caroline's not about that life
at all.
Exactly. So why would you ever think that Caroline would be about that life? So why would she ever seem like the one? Drunk, not drunk. But so she decided that she's going to try to kiss Caroline. Caroline didn't return the favor, and she was trying to make out with Caroline's face. She touched Caroline's other parts, and
oh Lord,
exactly. Caroline woke up the next day. She reported it to a producer, called the big wigs who were producing it. They were just like, nah, we finally got Caroline back to the network after years, and this is Caroline's like introduction. Maybe they'll get her back to Jersey, which is where they really want her.
Yeah, because Caroline wasn't with it. When she left, she took her whole crew with her.
Exactly. They were just, like I said before, like these sort of like reunion shows are like steps to get them back to like their city. So they were like, well, maybe if we get her on this reunion, like Ultimate Girls Trip, maybe we'll get Caroline back to Jersey. And they're just like, we tried to get her on this like Ultimate Girls Trip, and this is what happens. Like, she never gonna come back to Jersey now. So at first, they meet with Brandy. They kick Brandy off, and then Caroline. They thought that was gonna be enough for Caroline. Caroline just like, nah, I'm finna go home. I don't feel safe. And then Caroline went home like the next day.
Yeah, Caroline is not with the bull. Like, real talk. We know that about her. She ain't with the bull now.
Exactly. Even Carlos said that because he talked about the whole issue too, because he used to work with the Jersey Girls. And he was like, in my past dealings with her, like, she would shoot the scene she needed to. And if it was like a Fugazi scene, she'd be like, I'll go meet with like this clown if I need to. I'm gonna shoot the scene I need to, and I'm gonna go home to my man and my family. That's it. That's all. Like, I'm gonna meet with Danielle. I'm gonna shoot the scene. I'm gonna say like what I have to, and I'm gonna go home to my family. That's it. That's all. Like, that's all I need. The end.
Yeah. That's crazy. Ah.
But yeah. But it's like, I don't know. And the thing about it is, like, this is her second time doing a reunion show. So like, I'm not really like, they have enough past housewives to have like, they didn't need to, like, to not have a recycled one, and they recycled like 3 housewives for this 4th edition.
I think the issue is becoming who's willing to do it. Because just to give you a little bit of an insight, these Ultimate Girls Trip, this is something again that Nene Leakes made up.
I believe
just so you know. The issue was at that time, Andy and them saying they would only do this if they were getting ready to like stop Housewives or it was close to the end of Housewives. So when they started doing Ultimate Girls Trips, I'm like, that's real funny. Y'all doing all this stuff that you got from this lady that y'all didn't want to pay her rightful money. And then she had to leave and go ahead and sue y'all for all the bad treatment over the years, which was kind of bad or whatever. So the Ultimate Girls Trip was something that Nene came up with, was like what it was supposed to be was like an all stars of housewives, like bringing in like, you know, the it girls from each city, each franchise, the heavy hitters. So I'm with you in the fact of, you know, they recycling some of the girls, but to me, it's giving that only certain girls are willing to do it. And like you said too, they're bringing in girls that are no longer on the season, and some of which are just, I think, are just fan favorites. And this was the only way to get them back on the screen, period. Because you got girls like Phaedra, who had the issue with Candy and whatever in Atlanta, and they had her in Dubai and everywhere else because they know that people want to see Phaedra on the screen. And you have her and this girl, they have a conflict. Bravo has clearly made their stance clear that we don't really care what Candy say. And you got Phaedra saying that she ain't interested in going back to the Titanic because she said Atlanta is a sinking ship. And so you got these ladies like Carolyn Manzo, which is another one that has made it clear she ain't interested in going back to Jersey, but people like her and they want an opportunity to get her back on the screen because they know they can get views from her just being there because people like Caroline. I like Caroline. You know, that first season, they pissed me off because all of them teamed up to attack, you know, Danielle. And Danielle Staub. And I never understood that. I don't care what she was in her past. Why are y'all ganging up to like attack her and stuff? Like, are y'all dumb? What is this for?
Yeah, she kind of like had that outsider vibe. And that's really the only reason why. At least she didn't have anybody for her. And then poor Jacqueline, like, wasn't really strong enough to be for her all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And the second,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
And like the second, like something came out that kind of seemed mysterious, like that whole like weird, like little book. She was just like, wait, this seems weird. She like bought it to Teresa, and then that was like the one thing she needed that like completely made her flip.
And I didn't understand her flipping about the book. Like, if she ain't talking about you and your man, what's the problem?
Yeah, no, it was just real weird. Like the early seasons were just real weird.
It was a mess. It was a lot of like mob mess. I'm not saying mob as in mafia. I mean, like, you know, hive mentality. If one of us don't like you, then we all gonna pick on you. Like, I don't like that kind of stuff. If you have a problem with a person, then you need to legitimately have a problem with the person. Don't go like picking fights, because I think that's what really went on. I think that, like with that book situation, that Teresa just used that as a reason to want to pick a fight with her. Like, she didn't really have a reason. The girl really hadn't done nothing to her.
No, and that's so true. But it's also real life. Like people will flip flop on you in a second. So that was also like the genuineness of like that season. Like people like will flip flop on you in a hot second. Like you couldn't really make that stuff up. Like it was just truly unedited. So
yeah, that is real. If people do like to gang up on certain folks, like if they see you out there and you don't really have nobody to have your back, you really don't have like any numbers with you, you're by yourself, they feel like you're an easy target, people will gang up on you. They will. And Danielle was like, she wasn't acting like a scared little mouse, so to speak. You know, she knew she didn't really have no wins with all them different people, especially with like Jacqueline's daughter running behind her and snatching her hair and stuff. It was like, it was a lot. But I think that maybe she didn't act scared enough for them or something. So they really like just attacked that lady. I didn't like seeing that. Like that season, I didn't like Caroline. But like afterwards, and she kind of got away from some of that, you know, just follow the leader. Like if one of us don't like you, we gonna all pick on you stuff. And I think that's when we saw a change in Teresa toward her, because it was like, well, dang, I wanted us all to gang up on Melissa. Why y'all not ganging up like I want you to? Or, you know, when her cousin and them came on there, I wanted y'all to help me gang up on my cousin, and y'all don't want to gang. Like, girl, don't nobody want to gang up on nobody no more. Stop that.
You know, I think like she didn't like Danielle for her own personal reasons. She's just like, yo, like I'm over here not liking her because she's a clown. Y'all just don't like her for like whatever. And the whole thing with when Melissa came on, she's just like, no, this is a cute. Because they were talking about when she came on the show, like, no, this is a cute, like, little woman. Like, you just don't like her because she's the younger version of you, and you don't like
and
her.
She's married to your brother.
Exactly. You don't like her for some petty BS. Like, if y'all don't go in a corner and work out your family business, that's not my business. When she come over to the cookout and brings the pasta, I'ma eat it. Like, that's it. That's all. When your cousins come over, they nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to them. Like, I'm not a part of your family drama. Like, that's none of my business. Again,
right. Now, you know, the flip side of that, now Teresa is kind of getting some of that, because now they ganging up on her. And it's like, you know, one thing about tables, they be turning. Tables be turning.
Exactly. And she gets
and
mad.
Now they sitting up ganging up on her. And really, if we being honest, Teresa ain't bothering nobody right now. But you know what I'm saying? The seeds that you plant, you got to reap them at some point. Exactly. And Teresa planted a lot of nasty seeds.
And she's forgetting about them because she planted them so many seasons ago.
Oh, yes, she did. But you know, that's how life works. Like, it'll be dirt you did 20 years ago and you thinking you got away. And you never really get away, you just get by. And that's just for a little while.
You better stop over here preaching. Bible study earlier.
I know that's right. My bad. But I'm just telling the truth. You never get away with nothing. And I think Teresa's finally at a place where she's at peace. I think a lot of her nastiness came from her misery, you know, with that no good man she was married to. And, you know, maybe even the relationship with her parents. Maybe she felt obligated. Maybe she felt put upon. All that stuff. You know, I can't speak for her, but I think that had a lot to do with why she was so horrible and nasty. And now she's at a place where she's at peace. She got this man, his family seemed level-headed. You know, he seemed level-headed. His mama is a therapist. The daddy sit up there and prayed like a real good old, you know, Christian and everything. And it's like, it looks like a normal family. And she's like, oh my God, I get to be a part of this. That's why she's over Joe and Melissa. Like, child, I don't even care if I work it out with y'all. And that's great. And I'm glad you found your happy place. But people have to realize that even if you're going through something, it's no excuse to be nasty, because all them dirty seeds you putting out there, you got to reap them. And it'll pop back up right when you at your happiest. And I think that's what's happening to Teresa, girl.
For real. And she's mad because people aren't as happy for her as she thinks or she wants them to be. And she's just like, why aren't you happy? Why aren't you happy? Like, girl. Like, they ain't gotta be happy as long as you're happy. Just gonna leave us alone. As long as we respectful.
That's right. That's right. And then you got people like Margaret. She ain't even gonna be respectful. And I feel like you still have to remember all the times you wasn't respectful. She need to remember that she set somebody up to come in there and tell lies on that girl and say the girl was stripping and all this stuff. Just you did a lot of nasty stuff, Risa. Now I feel like somebody need to sit her down and just tell her, girl, do you remember all the nasty stuff you did to people?
Not even tell her, just have her sit down and like you did. This was televised, girl. Just sit down and watch the TV reel.
Remember when you did this? Look at this scene, girl. Look at this.
Because you know she hard of hearing. She got the small forehead. Her ponytails be gripping. Like she can't even understand analogies. Like, but watch the TV.
Like, yeah, you right. You right. She's a functioning illiterate. So trying to explain it to her, she's gonna miss all that. Just show it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Exactly. Like you had someone snatch somebody whole half wig off their head. Oink. But you mad because like they be talking about you. They not even spreading lies. Like they are spreading truths. Like
spreading rumors. Now we don't know if it's true about Mr. Louis, but they spreading rumors.
Allegedly. They spreading rumors.
Yeah, we don't spreading rumors. But when it came to Margaret, Danielle shouldn't have had to been told to pull her hair. She ain't had no business pouring no drink on Danielle. Danielle should have beat her tail. That's what Danielle should have did. Margaret was in the wrong and then tried to play victim because your hair got pulled. Danielle should have drug her out of that gallery by her hair and beat her in the street. That's what she should have did.
Also, we just too grown. Like we hair pulling now. Like,
she can't fight. So my thing is, we can't judge her for pulling hair unless we gonna talk about the fact that Margaret poured that drink on that girl's head. Yeah, Are we really gonna act like that's okay and nobody should retaliate?
No, pushing in pools like Jersey's a mess. Let's think about now.
Margaret was a nasty cow, and still is. I'm just saying, I'm not mad at Danielle for pulling her hair. I'm not even mad at Teresa for saying pull her hair. Hell, somebody should have told her to fight back, because if you pour a drink on my head, it ain't gonna be pull your hair and you walk off, drag that hoe out the door and stomp her, because that's what I'd have done for her.
No, that's a full scrap. That is a full scrap.
Yeah, that's full blown beat you down to your panties and bra scrap. Beat you down to your panties and bra, because Margaret needs to learn to keep her hands and feet to herself. Children learn that in kindergarten.
See, now you're making me reminiscent. My Peacock's about to get canceled. I'm about to go just rewatch the whole Jersey.
Yep, go rewatch it, because when you go back to that scene, Danielle wasn't doing nothing to that lady. She wasn't doing nothing to Margaret, old tired looking tail. She went and did that to that woman to humiliate her. And then when the girl pulled her hair back, she's so upset. Girl, get over it. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Just like that large Hispanic gentleman threw that drink on Wendy. Wendy retaliated with her mouth, and everybody treated Wendy the same. Like, oh, how could you at the table? You know, in the real world, we was like, go, Wendy, go. But at the table, they was like, well, Wendy, that was too far. And you got Karen up there talking about two wrongs don't make a right. That ain't no two wrongs.
And Karen kills me. You every time there's a fight or a nasty read, Karen just hides her face because I don't know if she wants to laugh real bad or like the shade gets too serious, but go watch it. Like anytime a scene gets too intense, she will hide her face.
Because Karen be wanting to laugh at people. Karen ignorant. Karen is not fooling me with the manners and the etiquette and the grand dame and classy. Karen is ignorant as hell. And Karen be wanting to laugh at them people, is what I think. So I think she do be laughing behind her hands and all the purses and all the stuff she put up. I think she do I think she gets a couple of giggles in. I believe that.
I'm not mad because we're allowed as the audience to just crack up because we home.
Karen, no, sis, she on the clock.
Exactly. So Karen is not allowed to. So she got the best she can do. I be in meetings like you want to be wanting to make like stank faces, so I keep my COVID mask on so I can just make all the funky faces.
No, you ain't hiding behind the COVID mask, sniggling at people.
I just like,
making stank faces.
Oh yes, the whole time. So Karen is with that. She needs to keep her COVID mask on. Karen, if you listening, girl.
Lord. If Karen come back next season with a mask on, they say they finna start filming soon too. What did they say, next month or something? Real soon. They about to start back filming too.
If not March, then April. They get no.
I want to say they said March, unless I heard wrong. I want to believe I heard they about to start back filming in March, and all the contracts was out except one. I guess, well, you know how they always, we get all these little scenes and excerpts, and the cast was seeing this place and that place. I guess we just have to wait to see who we don't see in the pictures. That's, I guess, or unless somebody starts snitching, because you know every now and then somebody who works there or producer or somebody will talk to somebody, and then we'll get the dirt that way.
Yes, but we're finna see Karen in a COVID mask.
Karen better not. She better not show up in no bedazzled COVID mask.
Bedazzled. So she was tired, and she's like, I don't want to get wrinkles from holding my giggles. So I'm going to be one better and put on my COVID mask.
Girl, you hold them giggles in, you're going to get gas.
That too. She's like, I'm trying to avoid it all. Put on her COVID mask. This is thinking.
Oh, I'm too weak. I am too weak. Girl, look. So anyway, I know you're going to be watching tomorrow, right?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be in here right after.
Okay, because we show jumping dead on the porch as soon as it go off. I'm about to get up off of here, though. We done had us a few kikis for the night. I needed these labs. I did. I definitely needed these labs. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Catherine, thank you for coming to kick it with me. I appreciate you. You know, everybody else kept me in Reading Rainbow. And for letting me know about this Brandy girl, because I didn't know she was up here grabbing on people's, muffins and purses and stuff. She nasty.
Oh, no, she's been discussing for actual decades.
Dang.
And Andy's been trying to he's actually given her too many chances, but he tried it with Caroline, and she was the actual wrong one.
Yeah. You know, Caroline Manzo she don't really mess around like that.
Exactly. But you have a good night.
She grown. All right. What you about to go watch, girl?
I'm finna wash the inside of my eyelids.
Ooh, and y'all listen, those of you looking for something good to watch, like, binge watching under the covers, snuggle up snacks, go to Netflix and watch Shantytown. It's a Nollywood film, but it is good. Turn on your captions, though. Turn on your English captions, because they do have some, parts in the film where they're not just talking pidgin. They're actually like speaking native languages and dialects and stuff. So turn on your English captions. But y'all, that movie good as I don't know what. So make sure you watch that, Catherine. I'm telling you, it's good, girl.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye, boo.
Bye.
Okay, y'all. Now listen, I'm finna go. Y'all, please thank Catherine in the chat for hanging with us. There go my AT2. You got time to come kick it with me? If you ain't got time, that's cool. I'm just glad you stopped by. You know we love you over here. But yeah, for real. Y'all make sure that y'all get to Netflix and watch Shantytown. All right? You say, is Sharice returning back? I don't know, but I hope not. She brought nothing and nobody wants to see her. I know I don't want to see her. I would not like to see her. Sharice gave us absolutely nothing. And I saw one of the clips from the reunion where Andy is literally telling her, like, girl, you said everything. You liable. You made every accusation toward Karen. And she was like, what? And he said, what? There's more? And she sat there looking silly. Oh, you cooking? All right. Well, I'm glad you stopped through. I appreciate you. So listen, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm about to get my Netflix on. And if I find another show that's real good, I'm going to let you know about it. Okay. But y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Get ready for tomorrow. If you're going to church, get there on time. Don't be late like me. And also be ready to watch RHOP reunion for this season, part 2. So we can see the full riot act that Candiance is going to read the Lord of the Rings. Y'all call her Giselle. Okay. So listen, all of you, you know what I'm about to say. Okay. All right. Dr. J said, let her get back to her slot machine. That's right. That's right, girl. Put a quarter in there for me and let me know if it hit. Okay. So listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please make sure that you hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate y'all so much for that. Hit the notification bell. Make sure that you click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this good porch. And last but not least, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? Because we love it. We love you over here, and we love to hear what you got to say. We appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Everybody have a good night. Sweet dreams. Say your prayers. And remember, if nobody else says it to you today, honey, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye, y'all.